Brother Milton. Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. Just a short while ago, when a brother was here, he spoke about the Berlin Conference. And as a black man who lives in Africa, who has witnessed firsthand the evil results of the Berlin Conference, more than 100 years after that great crime was committed, I was provoked. As a black man that has been blocked on borders with Africa, as a black man that has faced the equivalent of racism in Africa, we call it xenophobia, I was provoked. And again, when a sister came here and sang a song of Miriam Makeba, the singer in me was provoked. And I felt like saying, we ban the xenophobia, reject the xenophobia. How can I be a foreigner in Africa? Yo! It was not our choice in 1884. In Berlin, when they sit down on the table in the scramble and partition for African land, now we are living by the borderlines. It would be easier if I never had to get a visa to see my little sister in Tunisia or Namibia or look here, Africa to come on to Moja. Why are we defined by the borderlines? Why can't we see is divide and rule? Why do we act like colonial tool? The African unity becoming a reality. We must abolish the borderline. Thank you very much. Brothers and sisters, I bring you greetings from the motherland, Africa. I also greet you in the name of the people of Uganda, where I live. Africa is the continent with the youngest population on the planet, with a median age of 19 years, while Uganda has the youngest population in Africa and in the world, only second to Niger. So today, I am here to speak to you on behalf of that population. I want to thank the Institute of the Black World 21st Century for organizing this State of the Black World Conference and for inviting me to speak at this historical event. I'm very honored to be in the same space with great men and women. And just a few moments ago, I bumped into Dr. Julius Garvey, and when I shook his hand, I felt the airs of the great Marcus Mosiah Garvey, the greatest Pan-African of all time. Our brothers and sisters, 60 years ago on the 25th of May, 1963, at the founding meeting of the Organization for African Unity, OAU, which was later transformed into the African Union, AU, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and other African leaders suggested and called for the unification of Africa. If Africa had united then, today, the theme and probably venue of this conference would be different. Many of the problems that we have in the black world today will not be there. The first and foremost of those problems is poverty. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah called it artificial poverty, and I agree with him. I mean, how else can we explain that Africa has everything the world needs? Land, oil, gas, cobalt, coltan, uranium, gold, diamond, copper, a young and vibrant population, perfect weather. But at the same time, Africa has the poorest people in the world with the most miserable living conditions. It can only be artificial poverty. Our colonizers and their collaborators are still using our natural and mineral resources against us. They are taking the best of what Mama Africa can give, and they're dumping back the worst of what they produce. Moreover, at very, very highly inflated prices. With the conditions that the IMF and the World Bank set for loans that they give to Africa, we cannot build our own factories and have integrated economic development. We cannot use our resources to manufacture products. We cannot industrialize. So our production declines as our debt burden, the burden of our debt rises. In July 1987, Thomas Sankara of Burkina Faso spoke about Africa resisting the debt collectively. And in October of the same year, he was killed. Yeah. Brothers and sisters, if we had a united Africa, we would be able to put resources together for integrated economic development. We would be able to bargain collectively for better prices for our raw materials. We would have a huge market for the products coming from our factories. We would industrialize. We would drive cars made in Africa, fly planes made in Africa, use computers and smartphones made in Africa. After all, everything that makes these products comes from Africa. But now, we import all these products and we give the wealth to the already rich countries. Brothers and sisters, the problem was diagnosed and solutions were suggested 60 years ago. Various generations have attempted to realize them, and right now, it is our turn. It is important to ask ourselves what we are doing to liberate ourselves from the dependency.